So I hope you have a whiteboard, a marker, and you're ready to review some math that we've already done before. These ideas were shared with us maybe last week, maybe even last year, maybe just yesterday, but they should feel like review for you. So I think when you see these first couple problems, you'll be like, yeah, Mr. W, I can do these. But sometimes the way we do problems matters. So for example, I'm going to teach you maybe a more efficient or a faster way to do some of these, and maybe you'll like it. Maybe you could teach me a faster way than the one I'm showing you too. All right. Quick review. So the first thing I did is I divided my whiteboard into two halves. So you might want to take a line and put a line right down the middle of your whiteboard. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit about breaking numbers apart. The reason sometimes it's nice to break numbers apart is you can put numbers together, certain numbers anyway, very quickly. So if someone asked me to add 8 and 3, I could simply hold 8 in my head and then count on 9, 10, 11. I could get an answer and it would be just fine. I could jump on my number line. I could count on my fingers. I've seen kids touch their chin. Those are all good strategies and they will all get you 11 if you do them carefully, right? But I'm going to show you what's inside of a 3. And then we're going to talk about why that's important. So inside of every 3 is a 2 and a 1. And one of the things I know about 2 is that when you add it to an 8, every time you add, I'm going to grab a highlighter here and just show you. Every time you put an 8 and a 2 together, 10. It's a 10 fact. 10 facts are so fast for me now because we've been practicing them quite a bit this year. 8 plus 2 is 10. So I'm going to put that there right away. And then I'm going to go, oh, and I have one left, 11. So it's like I'm ripping the 3 apart to make the adding easier. Inside of every 5 is a 4 and a 1. Well, remember how I said I'm pretty good with my 10 facts? 8 plus 2 is 10. What do you think 6 plus 4 is? 10. Yeah. It's another 10 fact. You can get them real fast. Now, there are many, and I have one left, so that's going to come over here and make 11 again. So sometimes you can use what's inside of the number to help you solve a problem more quickly than you might have otherwise. Remember, I could have held the 6 in my head and counted on 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That takes a little bit of work, but it's a fine strategy. Nothing wrong with it. Let's take a look at this. Inside of every 6 is a 1 and a 5, right? Inside of every 6 is a 1 and a 5. But I know my 10 facts. I've been practicing them. Does anyone know what 9 plus 1 is? It's 10, for sure. So I know there's a 10 in my answer. I just got it. And all that's left is this 5, and I'm just going to plop it down in the ones place. There are other ways to do this problem. You could try counting on your fingers, right? There are lots of efficient strategies that you can do this problem with, but breaking apart numbers, mental math it's called sometimes, is good to see and review every once in a while. We have one more to do here, and I'm not going to break down a number for you. Why? Because to be honest, I might have done any of these problems differently had I broken apart the other number, right? So in this problem, I could break apart the 5, right, into 2 plus 3, or I could do it a different way. I'm pretty good with my 5s. I know that 5 plus 5 is 10. So I might do the problem this way to get the answer 13, but the person next to me, instead of doing the 5 and the 3, they might have broken down it this way. You'll get the same 13, right? This is called mental math, And I want you to think about using this as a strategy sometimes. If the numbers strike you as being easy to rip apart, easy to put back together a different way, it might save you some time. And quicker answers, in some cases, are better because it leaves you time to do other things. Okay? I'll meet you on the next slide. We have a fun problem of the day to solve together. Thanks now.